everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm officially back in Canada. We went to Jamaica for a week, so from Sunday to Sunday, May 21st to the 28th. And as you can see, I just included a couple clips from our trip at the beginning of this video. But I wanted to talk about our trip, where we stayed, just the experience in case you're ever thinking about going to Jamaica. This is my third time going, and I can definitely say it's my top location to visit. I haven't been to a lot of different places, but in the Caribbean especially, I love Jamaica. I'm also half Jamaican as well, so it's just a really good trip. Had a good time. So yeah, let's get into it. The hotel that we stayed at was called Iberostar Rose Hall Beach, and this hotel is in Montego Bay. This is our second time that we've been to this hotel, and it's a really nice hotel. It's worth it for the money that we spent to go there. It is an all-inclusive hotel, so you get all your drinks, your food, and everything. We had an early morning flight. We got there around 11 a.m. local time, the first day of our trip. And then no issues getting our bags or anything. Everything came out really quickly. I found that it took longer for us to get our bags when we got back in Canada versus when we actually got to Jamaica, which was good. We were worried about that. We had the Apple AirTags in our suitcases just in case, because we didn't want to risk anything and making sure that our luggage was on the plane and everything and arrived. But yeah, so we got there around 11 a.m. local time. By the time we got our bags, we got on the bus. The hotel was around 20-minute drive from the airport, so that was good. It was a quick drive there. We couldn't really check in until around after 3 p.m. so when we got there, we left our luggage at the front, and my family, they went on a tour with one of the workers there, and we also got to have lunch while we were waiting for our room and everything to be ready. And yeah, the food was really good. No complaints at all. There's buffet style food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but they also have a couple other restaurants that are on the resort that you have to make reservations for. And we made reservations for the Italian location, the Italian restaurant on the resort, and also the steakhouse. And the steakhouse was my favorite. The food was really good there. Downside was that it was outside, so we went in the evening and a lot of the bugs came out, like mosquitoes and stuff, so that wasn't very fun, but the food was really good. It's like a family style ordering system, so you get all of the items on the menu and you share amongst your table per a certain amount of people that you have. So we had a group of 11 of us, so we had like a couple of those big platters of the different food, but it was really good. And honestly, I ate the best that I did on this trip. It was so good. Now that I'm back home, I'm like, I feel like I'm starving because it was just so good to have the buffet and all that good food and the fruits and everything just always ready and made for you. But it was really good. Food was worth it. No complaints. They had, during the day too, like around lunchtime, they would open up separate little food restaurants other than the buffet. So they were kind of like where the bar was. They would open it up and have extra food there, like beef patties and chicken and other things. So we had some of that. Most of our days we would just wake up, go down, eat breakfast, and spend majority of the time by the beach. We were going to do excursions for an excursion for one of the days, but we didn't end up doing it. But either way, it was still a really good trip. It only rained once, and it was a really big storm, but the rest of the time the weather was really nice, and we just enjoyed it the whole time. They have a lot of good activities as well, so things like volleyball, bocce ball, water aerobics. I played volleyball on the first day, but didn't play it after that. They also have night entertainment shows, so every night at 9 p.m. they have these shows that you can go and watch. My favorite one was the Michael Jackson one that they did with an impersonator, and they were just very talented. All the backup dancers, the person who was playing Michael Jackson himself as well was really good, really talented. And it was on the Friday, so that was a lot of fun, just seeing that performance, and obviously the music is really good as well, so it was a good time for sure. They also have a nightclub on the resort. We only went 2 of the days, so but otherwise it was fun. We made friends, we became friends with some of the workers there, so that was also fun as well, to kind of see them throughout the day and then meet up with them at the nighttime when they would go to the club as well. But overall, just a really fun experience. I missed it already. I miss waking up to the view of the ocean, but it was worth it and a really good experience. I did plan on vlogging a little bit more on this trip, but that didn't really go as anticipated, just because I was so relaxed and in such a good mood that I really didn't take out my camera too much. I took little clips here and there, but not a lot. Honestly, I just really was happy to relax and just have a refresh away from life at home and work, just a full break from all of it, and it was needed. It really made me appreciate having that time to rest and recover. It also made me have more of a drive to experience these types of things more often and enjoy life. Like, there's so much that this world has to offer, and it can be easy to just kind of see in a tunnel vision that everything just seems so dark and gray, maybe unhappy, depending on your circumstances. But this trip really opened up my eyes that there's so much that I can do, and there's so many places I can go, so many places that I haven't yet seen. Because like I said before, I've been to a couple places on vacation, but not a lot. Traveling can be expensive depending on where you're going, but now I really have this goal where I want to travel a lot more and experience more things, different cultures, different foods, and just allow myself to have that time to rest and be living in the present of my surroundings. And so that's what I really focused on this trip. Was I was like, yeah, I'm gonna vlog all of it every day, I'm gonna do all this stuff. I got there and I was like, no, I want to just lay on the beach, take in the sounds of the waves and everything, and that's what I did, and I feel a lot better now that I'm home. So I'm going to try to preserve this goodness that I'm feeling right now after this trip, so that I can be in a good place and move forward. Hopefully plan another trip coming up soon if I can. But yeah, it was a really good trip, a really good experience. Jamaica, always a good time for me. So if you're thinking of going there, I would definitely recommend it. But yeah, so I just wanted to give a little bit of information on how the trip was and the experience that we had there. If you have any questions about traveling to Jamaica or the hotel that we stayed at, let me know and I can give you a bit more information on that. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.